Cool, so we've just been filming today and I'm knackered. Hey, my name's Kieran Kevan and we have been filming today. This is Blue. Say hey, Blue. Hey. He's going to shoot off in a second, but this is my cat, so I want everyone to know. We're just going to run through a couple questions now. Okay, so a brief backstory on me. So currently I'm 25 years old. I've been competing for 6 years, so I started at 19. I grew up in Kettering, Northamptonshire, but travelled around a lot when I was younger. So my dad was in the RAF. We lived in Cyprus for 3 years as well, which is cool. And now we're back to sunny UK vibes. So I'm currently a personal trainer, a online coach. I do a little bit of modelling here and there, and I'm also the general manager. So the reason I got into fitness was probably by default. The only GCSE I failed at school was PE. Everything else was fine. I got an E in PE. And then ever since I left school, my whole life has revolved around fitness. So what happened was, as I went to college to study business, because I thought wearing a suit would be cool. Third day in, they asked us to write a 3,000 word essay. I was like, no. Stood up and left. They said to me the only other spaces available on a course is sport. At the time I did like sport, but I wasn't mad keen on it at like 16. I preferred smoking cigarettes behind a bike shed. But then I got into that. It kind of sorted me out a little bit. Started going to the gym. The gym owner noticed that I had some potential to compete, and that's how I fell into what I'm doing today. So my first ever competition was the Mr. Apollo. This is a local show to Kettering and it was held at Wixie Park. I was 19 years old and I'd entered the junior category, so this is 23 years and under. There wasn't a teen category at the time, so it was the best I could do. There was 7 in the lineup and I managed to come second, so pretty good for my first show. So my biggest ever achievement is a toss-up between the two. And I know it sounds silly, but the first time I ever won the British Championships was the best feeling in the world. Nothing could beat that. Not winning the International Championships, not winning the World Championships, winning the British Championships was the best thing ever. I remember having my mum, my dad, my brothers, my coach there, and it was unexpected. I didn't think it was going to happen. And I just remember getting that call out, and I won the British and the International on the same day, and I cried my eyes out on stage for ages. And then on probably when I was out the back and probably the whole way home. So I always listen to music when I go to the gym. I'm that guy, if I get to the gym and I've forgotten my headphones, I'll go home and get my headphones. I find it really hard to train without music. I just find it really motivating. You become super focused, depending on what you listen to. So I'll go from anything from drum and bass to EDM to just a bit of hip hop. Then when I'm stretching out at the end, it could be anything relaxed, down to Bob Marley. But music for me is essential for lifting. What's my guilty pleasure for music? I can't even believe I'm going to say it on camera, but I don't even want to say it. Westlife. I like Westlife. I've said it on camera. So what happened with my injury? So, what date was it? January the 1st, 2018. I have a bulged disc L5S1 with an associated annular tear, with nerve contact and no compression. I can literally read that whole thing off because I had to read that so many times to doctors and specialists and this, that and the other. But long story short, that injury sucked. It was the most painful experience of my life and still was the most painful experience. The reason I said that is it's not just something you experience overnight, you experience it for 12 months. This doesn't stop. When people tell you to lift correctly, when people tell you to dial down on the weights and focus on the squeezing the weights and the form, listen, these people know what they're talking about. You do not want to be in that much pain. It sucks. Taking multiple prescription drugs to try and get out of it was the killer for me because I know how much internal damage it was doing. and not being able to go into the gym and just smash out the weights that I used to. I used to deadlift 180 kilo for 10, no dramas, my form was good, it was more of a repetitive strain injury. Putting that load on your spine is not good. You just need to do it sensibly, you need to take your time and work your way up. I'm sure many of you can relate to having different injuries and having setbacks, but the one thing you've got to remember is you're the only person who can fix that. So you need to dedicate your time to stretching, to rehabilitation, to researching it. Because if you just walk into the doctors and they pass you a packet of pills, that's not enough. You need to give your all. I spent hours a day helping rehab my back, to the point where today you'll probably see throughout the footage the amount of stuff I can do now. So just never give up, keep on trying, but remember you're the one responsible for your health. My least favourite thing to do in the gym, hands down, is cardio. I hate cardio. Cardio is not that beneficial. It sucks, it hurts my joints, my back, my heart, my lungs. It's okay for a short period of time, but that is not for me. Okay, 3 things I want to cross off my bucket list. First one, I want to be financially successful within life. Who doesn't? 2, I would like to travel more. Bali, Thailand. I need to tick them off probably the end of this year. And 3, I'd love to go to Tulam's Jungle Gym, which is in Mexico, where I see a lot of inspirational athletes train. It's just a thing I want to give a go. Okay, favourite cheat meal or cheat food or whatever. Mine, it's not really that specific, but I love a massive triple stack burger, and I also love mojitos. So I would have a mojito with that triple stack burger, and that's me happy. Okay, so something inspirational that I heard a long time ago, and unfortunately the person who said it has now passed. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but when is someday? So Greg Plitt said that, and I was probably 18, 19. I went to see him at Body Power. Unfortunately, he died years ago, but that's always stuck with me. So set a goal, set a date, set a time, put it into action, put it into play. There's no point sitting on the sofa and going, oh, someday I'm going to do this, or someday I'm going to do this, because nobody's going to do it for you. You need to get up and go get it. And just remember, champions never quit. Well, I hope you have enjoyed what we have videoed today with custom fit guards. And also, hopefully you've got to know me a little bit better. Any questions or anything like that, feel free to message me on my Instagram at Kieran Kevan. I'm happy to answer any injury related, sports related, food related. Get at me with those questions and hopefully inspire someone to go out there and do something pretty amazing.